So Leute, ich bin natürlich wieder am Start, genau da aufgehört haben und ja, ich gehe zu Nick Aldes.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with authorities to get to the bottom of it. But Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
We have a good relationship, so I trust you and Triple H to figure it out. I am curious how a random person could have messed with the Tron, though.
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have just been...
Pay no attention to the crazed, masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on SmackDown. And I'll make sure it's against a local competitor.
Gehe ich CM Punk oder Chris Horn? Welcher das lieber ist? Apro Nick Aldes ist auch in Deutschland unterwegs beim Ultimate Wrestling. Aber genial. Viele WWE-Stars war schon mal andere Liga. Das ist schon geil. Jetzt geht weiter. CM Punk.
Hey, you alright?
Hey, alles
Not
gut?
how I imagine draft night going, but we've both seen stuff like this in WWE before. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Toys Gippon.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
Als verletzt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little.
You got any idea who was under that mask?
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because I've been put in charge of booking the matches for...
Congratulations.
Glückwunsch.
You should be congratulating yourself.
I appreciate it, Troy, but I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
Alles klar, habe ich verstanden.
Compete in some live event matches.
Habe ich auch
Fine,
verstanden.
Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, pick me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch.
Can't wait.
And guys, do you believe in miracles? Guys?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the nearest...
Here she is, SmackDown's #1 draft pick. After the unfortunate events of the draft last week, you'd think our top pick is hoping for a night that's a lot less memorable.
She doesn't really have that luxury, though. She's not just another superstar on the roster. She's had some high expectations placed on her, and her job is to deliver.
Well, blast off!
Oh, my.
Bam! Oh, man!
Ouch.
What now?
Stomp to the guts. Oh, an insult to injury. Blast off!
Finds a target.
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Manages to escape before the 3 count.
No celebrations yet. Back into the ring now.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
Oh, counters right into the breadbasket. Boom! She is getting run right over at the moment.
Her odds are getting worse by the minute.
Jumping elbow drop. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here. Here we go. Splash.
Cover, cover, cover.
2 breaks the count.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out. Double axe handle right on target.
Oh! Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but this kind of damage is to be expected this deep in a match.
Jumping elbow drop. And she's unleashed a barrage here.
Starla might be in a panic soon.
Using the elbow as a weapon. And she's making her way to the top rope here. Flying.
All the way. What impact.
Follows up. Shoulders down. 2.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess she's taking matters into her own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Roxanne Perez from NXT?
Why was she doing this?
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
Das ist eine Überraschung. Tja, vielleicht haben wir ein Match. Roxanne Brands.
That's enough. Sit down and
Das
stay
reicht
there.
jetzt. Dann
What are we going to do with her?
We're gonna get some answers. And we're gonna get them right now.
You have
Du
no
hast ja keine
idea.
Ahnung.
Normally I'd have a clever
I agree.
one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit, it'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Geht es um eine Draft? Warum hast du es auf mich abgesehen?
I know you like attention, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us, them, all of them.
Wie hast du es geschafft, den Thron?
How'd you mess with the Tron? Is there someone helping you out?
Make the right choices and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking nobody out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. Roxanna's a little out there, but I don't think she'd do this on her own. There's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know.
Here's the woman, anxious to upend the unmasked Roxanne Perez.
Even though Roxanne Perez did not respond to questions last week, she has a lot to answer for tonight.
This is about more than just Roxanne, Saxton. She may have been acting alone, but the message being sent tonight is for all of WWE.
And that message is clear. These kind of attacks are over. Now it's up to our top draft pick to make sure that point hits home in the ring.
That stretch could lead to a snap.
She fights back with the counter.
What a cross body.
And Roxanne had it scouted.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Jumping elbow drop.
Big elbow. Ooh, elbow strike.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Oh, direct impact to the chest.
Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Roxanne's having trouble assessing the situation.
She's in a bad way here. Big right hand. Perez had a bit of the fight taken out of her there.
She's got to let it roll off her back and forge ahead.
Repeated elbows to the lower back.
Picking up speed off the... counter right when it was needed.
Really just laying it in. Hip drop to the gut.
She's going up now, going up high. From the top. From the top with the splash. Jumping elbow drop. Roxanne just can't seem to... I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. This could be a victory. She kicks out at one.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder. Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep.
Oh, yeah. She is really getting fired up.
She's looking winded now.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of offense, though.
Taking things to the top rope. Perez caught by surprise.
High. Ooh.
Looks like Perez is loading up.
That can make an opening for her.
Beautiful.
Clothesline. Great reaction from Perez.
Effective arm drag.
And a well-timed counter.
Oh, with a clothesline. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
And she quickly turned that around.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Brought up high with the punch.
Taking even more damage. She can't be thinking clearly right now.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Scoops their opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out. It's an open driver.
Roxanne's got to dig deep now.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? She kicks out. I don't believe it. I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go here.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the ball. Perez on the receiving end.
From the ring all the way to the floor.
Heading to Perez's
Take off.
All the way up. Wasted no time. Flying out to the floor.
heading back into the ring now. You can tell she's got her right where she wants her.
In danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
And she just barely makes it back before the official's final count. Running clothesline.
Oh, man.
Jumping elbow drop. She's making the climb to the top rope.
Big cross body.
Targeting the chest. Very effective. Looking to put this one away here. No, she kicks out.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again. Oh, man. She's looking to put Roxanne away. Scoops her opponent up. Uh-oh. Look out.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver. And that changes this match in a big way.
2 count. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Roxanne Perez and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Nikita Lyons from behind. What is happening?
And now Roxanne Perez has recovered and is joining NXT's Nikita Lyons. Clearly Perez wasn't acting alone in all this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there.
Nick Aldis is trying to intervene.
Trick Williams with a chair.
And Aldis goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure
Oh,
anarchy.
das ist wirklich sprachlos.
Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Manometer, was passiert gerade? Kevin und Bayley zur Seite den NXT Brand.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Adam Pearce, and we're going to work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front, but we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said. About Triple H?
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
And it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who can step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from MMA.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
Wir waren mal
We used to date. So yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
heißt, ich nochmal andere Charaktere herstellen. Heißt Man Roster gegen NXT? Was ist... Ey Leute. Sagt nichts. Jo, wir müssen... Ey, wie krank ist das denn? Mann gegen Frau? Nee. Aussehen. Mach ich.
Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem. But are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate?
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that. But I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
Okay, and try to win? Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point, I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit.
Aber geil. MMA-Rekord aus MMA-Stars zu.
All right. Show Adrian why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. I knew I made the right choice bringing you in. Keep the pressure on. Don't give them room to breathe. Show me some aerial offense. You're gonna fit in just fine here. Use your striking to set up a grapple.
So, das war's schon im Video. Lasst Like da, Glocke aktivieren, schreiben, Comments und abonniert nicht vergessen. Und ja, bis dann.
So this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay, we go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
You scare me sometimes, but I like it.